And somewhere, without quite deciding to, you find yourself on a quiet road, winding gently through tall pines where the light has already begun to soften into the cool glow of night. Snow rests along every branch, and you may notice how the world here holds a certain kind of quiet, the kind that seems to settle over everything, the kind you can almost feel on your skin. There's no need to arrive anywhere in particular, because often the longer a road unwinds beneath you, the more the mind lets go of where it's been and simply follows the next gentle bend. And perhaps you've already begun to notice the cabin ahead, the warm light glowing in its window. Some people find that a light like that seems to reach out to them, as if it had been left on just for them. You may find your feet already carrying you closer. And it's a curious thing, how each step across the soft snow can feel slower than the one before, how sometimes, when there's nowhere you have to be, the body seems to know it and lets a little more weight go, walking with every quiet, peaceful step. The door opens with a soft and welcoming sound, and as the warmth reaches you, you might notice how easily the cold stays behind, out there, beyond a door that's already closing, while in here, something in you begins to loosen in its own time. There's wood smoke in the air, pine, and you may find that a scent like that does something the thinking mind can't quite explain, the way it draws a breath deeper on its own, the way the shoulders often follow. You're inside now, and the longer you stand in this warmth, the more it may seem that there was never anywhere else you needed to be. And there, across the room, a fire is already waiting, a few low flames moving quietly over the wood. You may find yourself drawn toward it, the way people often are, without quite knowing why. And as you settle into the deep, soft chair beside it, you might notice how it seems to receive you, how it gives a little and holds you, the way the right chair always seems to know exactly how to do. The fire moves in its own slow rhythm, and it's a curious thing about firelight, how the eyes often want to follow it, and how, the longer they follow, the heavier they can begin to feel in the most comfortable way. Perhaps you've noticed how warmth doesn't stay in one place, how it begins, maybe, in your hands, and then, in its own time, it seems to find its way inward, softening the fingers, loosening the wrists, traveling wherever it's needed, without any help from you at all. And often, the longer you watch those flames, the further away the rest of the world seems to drift. Sounds grow smaller, thoughts, if they come, arrive more slowly now and pass more easily, like sparks lifting from the fire and vanishing softly into the dark. There's nothing to hold on to here, and you may find that the more you let the warmth do its quiet work, the more your body seems to remember something it has always known how to do, how to grow heavy, how to grow still, how to simply rest. Beyond the window, the light has nearly gone now, and you may notice, if you let your gaze drift there, that the snow has begun to fall, slowly, softly, each flake taking its own unhurried path down through the dark. And it's a gentle thing to watch, the way no two seem to fall quite the same way, the way they turn and drift and settle without any effort at all. Some people find that watching snow like this quiets something inside them, that the mind, without being asked, begins to fall just as softly, just as slowly, letting each thought drift down and settle and grow still. The longer you watch, the deeper the quiet seems to go. And perhaps you've noticed how the snow doesn't struggle to reach the ground, how it simply lets itself be carried, trusting the air to bring it gently to rest. You might allow yourself that same kind of trust now, that same gentle falling, because there's nothing to catch and nothing to hold, only a slow and easy drifting downward, deeper, softer, wherever the quiet wants to take you. And out there, the snow keeps falling, covering the world in white, smoothing every edge, softening every sound, until all that's left is the warmth of this room, the low glow of the fire, and the slow, steady rhythm of your own quiet breathing, deeper now and softer still. The fire has burned low now, just embers glowing gently, giving their last warmth to the room. And you may find you've sunk so deeply into this quiet that the edges of things have begun to blur, where the chair ends and you begin. What's a thought and what's a dream? It doesn't matter now. None of it needs sorting tonight. Because sleep isn't something you have to reach for. It's more like the snow outside, something that arrives on its own, settling over you softly in its own time, when you simply stop holding it away, and perhaps some part of you has already begun to drift there. That's all right. You can let it. The longer you rest here in the warmth, in the quiet, the more natural it becomes to simply let go and go where the stillness leads. There's nothing left to do, nowhere left to be, only this warmth, this peace carrying you gently down into a deep and easy sleep. Rest now, and you can drift slowly into a peaceful sleep. And when tomorrow comes and you wake feeling rested and calm, you may find that peace like this is something you can return to anytime you choose. But that's for later. For now, there's only sleep. Rest well. For now, just sleep deeply.